Friday, Tuesday, Friday, Tuesday, Friday, Tuesday, Friday and Tuesday. Stop. Why isn't Friday?
Hello, good morning. I take this wonderful opportunity today to speak about property rights in Kenya and who owns a particular property or a piece of investment and who has those rights endowed too. So, to dive to that, we'll look at the code that is tasked to such a work. The code is called the Environmental and Land Code. It's a superior code established by Article 162, Bracket 2 of the Constitution of Kenya. So all the disputes that we have concerning land matters, we tend to file them to this court. And this court has jurisdiction all over land administration, use, whether it's private, community, or public land all over Kenya. The Environment and Land Code Act number 19 of 2011, ELCA, gives effect to Article 162, Bracket 2 of the Constitution, and the code was established to hear and determine disputes relating to the environment and the use of land. The environment and the use of land. It was established to hear and determine dispute relating to the environment and the use of land, occupation of, and the title to the land. The court exercises jurisdiction throughout Kenya. It has original and apparent jurisdiction to hear and determine all disputes in accordance with Article 162, Bracket 2B2 of the Constitution and with the provisions of the Act and any other written law relating to the environment and land. The court has powers to deal with dispute relating to land administration and management. It is also empowered to hear cases relating to public, private, and community land and contracts, chooses in action or other instrument granting any enforceable interest in the land. The court exercises apparent jurisdiction over the decision of the subordinate court and local tribunals in respect to matters relating to falling within its jurisdiction of these tribunals, including the National Land Commission, business premises land tribunals, land restriction tribunal, national environment and tribunal, cooperative tribunal, in as far as the dispute relates to the land. The court further exercises supervisory jurisdiction over the subordinate courts, local tribunals, persons, and authority in accordance with the Article 165, Bracket 6 of the Constitution. So you think that all the issues that we have relating to land in Kenyan law, we take them to this court. If the court has the powers to exercise jurisdiction to determine and hear cases. So you think about how to go through the Kenyan legal system to establish the ownership or to reaffirm the ownership of a particular property. How do we obtain land in Kenya? You buy land, then after you have bought land, you sign an agreement with the person that you buy with the land. You pay your whatever money of the agreement. Then you go through a process of processing the title and transfers. How do you transfer land in Kenya? So if you buy land from the farm, the farm has to transfer. After you have made the payment, that means that for the title and transfer fee, you have met that requirement. You have to sign. There is a form that both parties have to sign. The directors of the farm have to sign, and you have also to sign. And then it goes through a process where even the lawyers of the farm have to sign. From there, in that process, You also you have signed your signature, because when it goes through a process, it goes to the Ministry of Land, where we have the Register of Lands. In the Register of Land, they go through investigations, and then after investigation, if there is grievances, if there is something that doesn't align with that, with whatever signatures and all that, they have to do that proper investigation. It's called thorough investigation. So you imagine that you have signed a document, and you will have your lawyer. Your lawyer will respond with the lawyer with the farm. They will require certain documents, very specific documents, and they're like about 7 documents. You also provide your specific document. As a Kenyan citizen, you will provide your ID, your KRA number, plus other documents that would be required by law. Then the other part from the farmer will provide certain document. The directors will provide their BIN number, the KRA numbers. They will provide the certificate of incorporation and all other documents that are related to land matters. Then once that process is ascertained, your lawyer will sign. They will take your picture, and then the picture of the directors will be accompanied to that. Then after the full transfer is done, it is sent to the Ministry of Land. In the Ministry of Land, your property will go through a process we call, they have to do the investigation. They have to verify the document. Through verification, if the signature that you sign, you also have an online signature, because you have to go to eCitizen. eCitizen account. Adisasa is an account where you have to provide your Adisasa account, and they have to provide their Adisasa account. And then you have to connect through the pieces. The directors have to sign from the other side, and you also have to sign. The signature that you put in paper has to match with the signature that is online. So it is a very thorough and significant process that you have to go through in a Kenyan legal system. Especially in Kenya, signatures are very, very important, because people can forge signatures. So the government makes it sure, even banks in Kenya, you can't forge a signature. It would be very difficult for you to forge a signature. So they look at signatures thorough. You have to amend the signature to meet the requirement that is required by the bank or the ministry. So they will reject it and send it back. You have to follow the specific signature that you put, so that there is no counterfeit. So you think about that process. It's a very thorough process. So you go through there, and then the ministry will once it accepts it, it's successfully accepted, then they go through a process to produce the title deed, because you have met the best requirement, the most, the legal requirement, the best requirement, and all the requirements necessary. Then we talk of land ownership. Owning your title deed, all your arrears. Arrears normally has a duration of 99 years, then it's renewed after 99 years. So that means the risk you can transfer it to your kids, because the risk number is from the government. We call it the county government of Kenya. It leases the land to you. Then you have length of fee that you have to pay, monthly fee that is put, all that is you have to pay every month, every year, not every month. If you pay yearly, specifically, it's not much, it's very minor. That's called land rents. And then before you finish getting a title, that is what we call the stamp duty, because now you have to pay the taxes to the government. So whatever the government decides that this is the amount you have to pay, then you have the government sends their surveyors. Surveyors, their function is to come and survey and locate the land. They have to put the land in the map of Kenya, so that it can be mapped, it can be identified as a piece of land in Kenyan environment. That's why we talk of a land and environmental code. When they look at that, they will map the piece of land. They have seen that the surveyors have this parcel number, this the proc number. It is identified by the government. The government surveyors have done their work. You are the sole owner proprietor. So it's owning land in Kenya is something that is very serious, and it's very thorough. In the old days, people would just sign documents and somebody else would come and claim the same piece of land, which is illegal itself. People would be selling the same land to other people, which is a crime itself. But in a modern digital time, Kenya is moving to digital and things are changing drastically. And since things are changing, Kenya system is moving to a better place where counterfeit people are not going to succeed. So stay tuned as we continue to explore the Kenya legal system, the land disputes, and land matters. You think you are seated in the environmental and land court? We have different judges. We have Rosenbua, who is the head of the environmental and land court. We have judges like Ogutu. We have Charles Mbugu. Those are judges of the land and environmental court. Their goal is to to adjudicate cases pertaining to land matters. Stay tuned as we explore the Kenyan legal system, how Kenyan legal system works, and how to go through and navigate to achieve the objective that is desired. Thank you.